Hi there, my name is Jason Schneider. I'm an associate professor in the Department of Medicine in the Division of General Medicine and Geriatrics. One of my interests is wellness and resiliency for physicians, and particularly in our department, and trying to prevent burnout for myself and for my colleagues. And to that point, while I enjoy teaching and talking about this topic, I don't claim to be an expert or perfect at this. So I'm here today to talk to you about reducing stress in your life and your personally and professionally, and as a way in particular of maintaining resiliency and preventing burnout. So I really relate resiliency and stress reduction. So one helpful working definition for resiliency is the ability to return to the original form, position after being bent, stretched, or compressed. Our personal and professional lives squeeze and push and bend us in many ways. And so what can we do to return to our original form? So a resilient individual has several characteristics. So one is being flexible, another being proactive to address areas of stress and burnout in your life, being actively involved in problem solving day to day, but yet remaining optimistic despite the challenges of our personal and professional lives. It's important to remain goal-directed in all of those efforts to keep your eye on the prize, particularly for high priority or activities that will require a good bit of your time. And in all of that, as physicians especially, we have to remain empathic to ourselves in providing good self-care, but of course to our patients and the other people that we serve. As physicians, there are several aspects of our cultural framework that can negatively impact our wellness, contribute to burnout, and increase stress levels. So we're committed to service and service to our patients, but that has the ability to lead to burnout through compassion fatigue. So what can we do to combat that? Regular expressions of appreciation, giving those, receiving those are important ways of reducing stress and preventing burnout professionally. Excellence. We pride ourselves in the clinical excellence we provide in the Department of Medicine, but we are not invincible. And the negative consequence of that from the burnout perspective is emotional exhaustion. So finding opportunities to have self-compassion, practicing self-care are all critically important. Providing compassion to others can lead to depersonalization, also to emotional exhaustion. So we need to work hard to find ways of reinvigorating our well of compassion, to find connection in a community of providers. Even for me, just silence after a busy workday can be reinvigorating. So a good way to end our time together is for a homework assignment. So ways that you can reflect to increase resilience. And so you can see here on this final slide some diagnostic questions to ask yourself for self-reflection, self-care, and alignment to values. How can you better take care of yourself to better take care of others? How can you strive for excellence and have compassion for yourself when you don't necessarily have all of the answers? How can you offer expertise in order to serve patients and also be open to what our patients can share with us and teach us about our own healing? And how can you maintain an empathetic connection with patients and at the same time be protective of your own interests? Thank you for taking time to watch this video, and I hope you found it helpful in reducing stress in your life and combating burnout and, of course, maintaining resiliency.